Bucks Nation, what's going on? Thank you to everybody that's already here in the chat. Really appreciate it. Of course, this is one of my favorite times of the week where we get to hear from Colin himself about his entire trip, his game experience. And man, this one's going to be a great one. As you know, I had the chance to hang out with Colin on Saturday night after the game. It was a lot of fun. So we got plenty of things to discuss. So make sure you hit that like on the way in. Let me know where you're watching from. You know, that's always important. And I want to give a quick shout out before we start to my apparel sponsor, Yo Martez. Go get yourself a retro Ralphie T. Links in the description. SCO Buffs for 10% off. Use that code because my good friend Colin is modeling that shirt tonight. So without further ado, let's bring on the star himself. How's it going?
What's good? What's good? Hey, you see I got on prime time, baby. Prime time, SCO Buffs. Shout out to
SCO
you.
Buffs.
Hey, it felt good getting some mail. Somebody show, hey, that felt good. I said, oh, I like that. I like that. I like
Well, hey, we got some more pieces coming. Jerseys, hats. So, hey, I got your PO box now, so you can
yeah.
expect to get some more here in the future.
Appreciate it. I gotta
Um,
get you too. I gotta get you too.
hey, I'll rock whatever you send me. But
Yeah.
man, I know that, when we touched base on Saturday, I mean, you had a heck of an experience here, your second
Yeah.
time here in Colorado. So, man, why don't we just get into it? How was your second trip? Was it a little bit easier to get around this time, compared to against Nebraska? How was it?
Listen, man, it was amazing again, but it started off totally different than I normally do. When I come to Boulder, I already have the room locked up, the rental locked up. I'm ready. They're my
Mhm.
main two things I need. Of course, the flight, but so my business partner, not the one that y'all see me with, but my one that be behind the scenes.
Mhm.
He didn't get the rental he reserved one, but we ain't really have it. So when we got there, they like, hey, it'll be 1 o'clock when you get one. Then they came back and said it'd be 2:30. I'm like, bro, what in the world going on? And they said we could Uber. I'm like, Uber? Man, that feel like you stranded or something. So we was Uber. Uber, they not gonna take you to the gas station, let you grab a Gatorade, take you to the donut shop, let you grab a donut, take you right here to grab something to eat. Bro, you going straight A to B, nothing else. I'm like, this crazy. But I'm like, man, it's all good. I'm with my family, my wife there, my son there, my cousin there. And then like I said, my business partner that'd be behind the scenes. So it's going good, but then I'm having a competition with my daughter. We trying to see who can read a book before the month of September. So it was a 3 hour and maybe 30-minute flight from Tampa to Denver. I read and read and read and read and read and read. Got off the plane, read and read and read, and I finished it. Because she told me, Daddy, I'm going to call you on Friday, and I'm going to say, Dad, I beat you in reading. So I was scared that she was going to beat me, so I hurried up and read the book. Now we got a competition for October. I already got a book I done started. I'm halfway in it, so I'm a whooper because I'm going to finish that one, and I'm going to read another book real fast. So, yeah, I'm going to eat her up. All right, so boom, that's how that was going. Get there Friday. We Uber in. So I can't go live like I normally do. Cause if I go live and they sitting in the car, it feel weird. Like, hey, what up, y'all? Hey. And then they sitting there trying to have a conversation. So I was like, man, this different. Like, this ain't normally how I go. So I'm like, I love that they here. But at the same token, I got a system that I like doing that I can't do when I'm with everybody. So we had to lay that back. Then my cousin wanted to really see the stadium and to go down to the field. So I'm like, all right. So everybody else relax. Cousin, we head down to the stadium. We went into the locker room just like a hot second I was in there. But what I realized is I can't rush what I want to happen. I just got to go with the flow. Like I want to go in the locker room. I want to tour a lot of stuff, but I haven't yet. I got a little sample. Boom. We get to the field. I meet people. As soon as I pull up, life of football, what's up? Hey, man, I love what you do. So I'm thankful that God blessed it like this, man. It's like I got a home from a home. Like, I love it. So we get out there to the field. I tell my cousin, man, let's go down. Everybody's hitting me up talking about run the 40. Run the 40 before you're 40, baby. So I'm like, who's saying that? I say, all right, so I ran the 40 twice. The altitude didn't get to me. I'm running. First I ran it with the camera so they could see me. Then the next one I had my cousin hold it and I ran it to him. Now I looked at my form and I thought, boy, I swear I'd be running like a whoo, whoo, whoo. But when I looked at it, it was like, I'm like, I'm going fast, but this look kind of crazy. But I say I needed some track skills, get that form looking real good. But it's all gravy. So we hung out, we chilled, seen a lot of people. Friday night, went back to the house. I seen on TV that they had like blackjacks, and blackjacks was started in Colorado off a guy that was working with dominoes, and he said, well, let's have a competition for dominoes since they the only pizza spot. Let's have a competition. I was like, what? So the guy went to business school. Man, I got all into it. I'm reading about y'all Colorado stuff. I'm like, ooh. That dude that started blackjack. So I want to go eat at blackjack. So I'm like, boy, do your thing. Start your own stuff. Started blackjack. Blackjack got about 500 restaurants. I'm like, dog, never heard of blackjack, but blackjack like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I said, all right, bam. Man, didn't get to eat blackjacks, but I wanted to. But just that gave me some like, Lord, you let me happen to read upon this. And a guy said, dominoes is a game. Blackjacks is a game. Dominoes is pizza. Blackjack gonna be pizza. I say, oh, I like that. So I'm like, okay, Lord, what you trying to tell me? I gotta extend. I gotta make some franchise type of moves. So I'm looking like, okay, I like this. Didn't get the pizza, but I wanted some cookies. Lord behold, later that next night, you kick it together. I get my cookies. Because again, with Uber, I can't do none of this. Uber, I'm on lockdown. A to B. A to B. Man, listen. One time, one of the Ubers got ready to pick us up, and they just canceled on us. Now, you have baby. You didn't tell us you had baby. Denied. I say, God, dog. I say, see, this is why I need my rental. I ain't got to ask nobody. Will you come pick me up, please? I need a ride. Like, I ain't got to worry about that. So I said, all right, cool. Get to the next day. I normally get to the game early, dog. I'm at the game.
Yeah.
I'm checking out everything. I don't get to check out nothing. I get to the game with 15 minutes left. I mean, before the game started, I'm like, 15 minutes? I hope I ain't get to see nothing I normally see. I'm like, man, no. I'm like, all right. I said, well, I done learned something. I love my wife. But when I go on these trips, this just straight to handle business. I take them somewhere to vacation. When I got a new system now. These trips are business. When I go with my wife and family, that is vacation. Now, if we do it again, I don't want to worry about her coming to the game. I just get in the rental, drop me off to the game, let me do what I do, and then they hang out and chill. That's what I'm going to do next time. Or it's just going to be straight vacation time with my family. I ain't going to mix. They say don't mix business with pleasure. That I ain't doing no more. No. If I take them to a game now, I'm staying in the state of Florida, and I'm riding over to Tampa or Orlando, and we're going to watch a game over there, and we're going to come back. I ain't go. Or if we go out of town, I ain't taking my baby boy with me. Yeah, exactly. Send him to the cruise. I ain't doing no more business and pleasure, y'all. I done learned the hard way. You can't mix them. That's not a mixable thing. Now, me loving football and coming on them trips, now that is technically business with pleasure, but that's me doing what I do with it. When I mix the family with it, No, sir. I can't do that no more. So get to the game, 15 minutes left. Y'all done hype me up. Like the whole world done hype me up. I'm thinking, I'm about to see LeBron James. I'm about to see LeBron James. So I walk in, I see a tall dude. I say, oh, that might be LeBron James. So I say, let me jog over there. I jogged up. I say, now, and no disrespect to him, I would have took a picture with him too, but I didn't want to see that. I wanted to see LeBron James. So I looked up, ran up on the dude. Man, it's Keyshawn Johnson. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go to my sideline. I went over to Colorado. I left Keyshawn. I ain't even try to take a picture with him, man. I like, man, they said LeBron James here. I want to see LeBron James. I got mad. The fact is, why LeBron James just didn't say, hey, y'all, I ain't coming to the game. Don't be juicing everybody up. Jay-Z. Jay-Z at the game. Jay-Z at the game. So I'm telling my homeboy, which is one of my business partners that y'all be seeing. I like, bro, man, I think I don't really care about taking pictures with celebrities because all they did was take their gift that God gave them, which we could all take our gifts and maximize it and become somebody that everybody want to take pictures with and yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, man, but if Jay-Z and LeBron there, I want to try to get me a picture with them just for social media. If I'm going to be real about it. So we get there. None of this happened. And I'm like, I done had my idea of how I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to get by LeBron James. He ain't got to take a picture with me. What I was going to do, like, I was going to post up like, that, y'all see it? Like, I was going to try to do it. And Jay-Z, you know, they say he was going to be surrounded by bodyguards. So I was going to try to, like, Jay-Z. Bro, I ain't going to do none of that. None of that. So the game start, like I say, within about 15 minutes. Guess where I end up by? Ralphie. I got a video on my I'm like, bro, you know I ain't trying to be by Ralphie. Ralphie had a little girl trying to pull that cord. I say, how she get it? Because, boy, Ralphie going to step on somebody. So they ran Ralphie out to see the caps fall off. I said, oh. And then they ran Ralphie in. I said, okay, they got him in. I already knew what my exit strategy was. I was right by that thing. I was going to hop on and jump over like I was in the Green Bay Elite, baby. I was gonna get
the Lambo lead,
yeah. Get out there. Hey, Ralphie ain't never got to worry about running up on me. And then during the game, I didn't even know Ralphie had passed gas or dropped some stuff down there, right? Somebody said, I never smelt the buffalo stink like this before. And I said, a buffalo stink? I was like, well, let me start smelling harder. So I went to smelling harder. I said, oh, goodness gracious. Then after that, I smelled it the whole time. I said, God, dog, why he had to say something to me about that? All right, we in the game.
They didn't pick that up?
Well, they got it, but I guess they were a little speck down there, just flowing out. Dude. Woo, woo. So the game started. Y'all, I got the first TD on camera. I showed it to you that night. I got the first TD. Awesome. I just happened. Some told me, man, something gonna happen. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I thought we was gonna make a play. I'm looking at the play. I see the running back get trapped. I said, okay, they finna get him. Then I say, oh goodness, the running back done popped out. Oh goodness, the running back coming straight to the end zone where I'm at. Now I'm on my knees because I just happen to be on my knees watching the play. I'm on my knees watching the play, and he run right up to my camera, like he dusting off. And then he run right up to my camera. Ah! Like he right in my face, hollering. Like he say, bro, yeah, I'm coming to you. Because it was me and the real camera. Listen, I got a phone record, and it's a real camera dude with the camera. And he ain't studying him. He coming right to me. Ah!
He knew, man.
I was like, oh, this good. I say, but how can I post it without Coach Prime? They're kind of looking at me funny, like, bro, how you rocking with us posting USC? So I still ain't posted. I'm gonna let y'all tell me if I need to post it or not, because I don't want nobody looking at me sideways, like, bro, you supposed to be with us. But you couldn't have pictured a better shot than this. I'm talking about he ran right up to my camera. Picture somebody small like this, but by the time they get to me, they the camera like this. Ah! So that
You
That's how
need
he
to post
was.
it, man.
Hold
We
up.
know where your allegiances lie.
Hold
There
on,
is
y'all.
no doubt.
Hey, look, you know me. I'm gonna go the extra mile. I'm gonna show y'all. I might not put it on the thing, but I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all, Hold on, y'all. Can y'all see it?
Yeah, put it up there a little bit more. Turn your phone. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, right there.
Y'all see that? I got that, but I can't post that, man. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Listen, he ran right up to the camera, y'all. Right. So I'm like, man, listen. All right. Then they scored. Now I had a thing in my head, y'all. I want to tell y'all something. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? This just my theory. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Lil Jack, you say no, I can't post. That's what I said. I know, but look, all right, check this. My theory. I don't know if y'all realize this. This is how closely I watched the game. All three of our wins. Guess who scored for it first? Guess who scored first?
The other team?
We did.
Oh,
Every
we did?
time we won, yeah. Every time we won, we scored first. Oregon, we didn't score for it first.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, USC, we didn't score first. So, not that that make us lose or not, but we lost the games that we didn't score first. Now, that just could have been the first 5 games. That's just how that ran. So that's how that ran. But when they scored first, I said, oh man, this scenario ain't gonna be this ain't gonna go right. So as the game was going, and I was like, all right, I'm looking at it. I think they come back and score again. I'm like, dog, this crazy. One of my friends from my childhood, all the way to now, my best friend, he texted me and said, bro, just enjoy the game. Don't worry about nothing else. Enjoy yourself because they tearing y'all up. Well, this what happened. We started, listen, y'all, I be right there in the mix, so I get to see what's really going down, how the stuff really going. So what's happening is, oh yeah, and we win the toss. Yep. And listen, we score first and win the toss and defer every time. That's how our 3 wins went. 2 losses went the other way. Well, they scored first. So when my business partner, my friend texted me that, I like, yeah. But I said, I'm watching the game. I see we really in there. And I'm like, if Arizona State could kind of hold them, we can too. So they finally get the ball, but look like we about to do something. Then the punter punt it, and they do a rugby punt, and they slap it. I'm like, God, dog it. That's then they throw this pass. Now, I done told y'all all week long, when number 13 scramble, it ain't like he finna run a touchdown. It ain't like he gonna run 90 yards on it like he got Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson speed. So I ain't worried about him. So I said, what's gonna happen is just guard your wide receivers. Never leave your wide receiver open with him. Like you gotta follow your wide receivers with Caleb.
Yes.
So I'm looking at Caleb scramble. I'm like, all right, look like everybody covered. Caleb threw that ball. I looked at who he threw it at. I say, God, dog. Number 16 caught it. Bam. He cut up field. He running right towards me again. I ain't even feel like recording that mess. I said, I ain't recording nothing. I done already got 1 stupid touchdown. He coming right here. He just selling out. I'm like, dog, it's crazy. And then, so 2 touchdowns, they wouldn't even supposed to have, man. And then we had points we could have scored, but we didn't. So I was like, all right, cool. Then we went into halftime. I told everybody at halftime, I said, y'all, I'm really looking at this game. We could make a comeback. I just felt it some kind of way. I don't know how. I just felt like we could. Second half. Oh, matter of fact, they talking about Kamani. Kamani came in the game. I'm like, what? He in the game?
Yeah.
So I started trying to figure out what happened to Jaquez. I don't know if he got hurt or they pulled him. I don't know. But as I see the stuff going on, I say, oh my goodness. If I'm Caleb, I'm coming straight at Kamani. Out the gate. Kamani finna get this. Kamani about to get this action. Hey, boy, I'm coming straight at number 1. Go deep, boy. Deep. Take that little freshman deep, boy. Ah. See, I don't know what they was doing. I would have came for Kamani. Now, that's me being a competitor. Listen, I know Kamani good, but me being a first-round quarterback as Caleb, and my wide receivers been in college ball balling, Caleb, I'm coming for your head, boy. But he really held it down. So they didn't never really try to take him deep. They tried to take him deep one time, but man, we were getting that so much pressure on him. Listen, y'all, I gotta tell y'all this. Our O-line and D-line, they showed up and showed out. Second half, boy, we went to rolling. So fourth quarter, no, we went to scoring.
Yep.
Shador scored on my end. That running touchdown he had. Bro, check this out. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to y'all. I want to show y'all so y'all can see it. Hold on, man.
I love that.
Shador scored, and I was trying to figure out, do I watch Shador? Because I told myself, hey, Simo, big dog, what you gonna do? You gonna hold this phone up and try to record? Or you gonna be in the moment? So I said, what I'm gonna do is record and be in the moment. So when I went to doing that, I missed half his run. Because hold on, I gotta show it to y'all, man. This crazy. Hold on. I'm trying to get to it. Let me see if I can get to it. I gotta show it to you. Because yo, my boy ran it straight to me. Hold on, let me see. Nah, that's Jimmy. I got Jimmy touchdown too. I got Jimmy touchdown, y'all. Hold on. And I got, boy, I was getting some stuff. Hold on, y'all. I show this thing to y'all. I want to show it to you. Oh, here you go, y'all. All right. Watch me try to record, but hold up.
There we go.
I'm watching the game, so I can't watch him run. See, you don't see him until late. See?
Yeah.
So what happened was, he was running the score. I said, I want to record and watch. So I'm trying to record and watch. So I got the camera going farther than he is. Now I said, let me look down. I peeked down, I'm like, oh, I'm missing it. Then I get it. And then what's crazy is Bucky came over there. I think this is the touchdown Bucky on. One of the touchdowns Bucky came on. So, well, Bucky came over there and Shiloh came. So I always get good spots where I can see everything. So Shiloh was coming. I'm like, Shiloh, hey, Shiloh, you get right here. Shiloh's like, no, I'm gonna go over here. So Shiloh went like to the back of me. And then the chef was over there. So I went over to the chef. I'm like, hey, chef, bro, boy, you doing your thing. Hey, check this out. I want you to come on to the podcast during the summer. Like, I want to get you in the summer. He's like, yeah, I come. So I holler at the chef. He said, well, what's your name? We talking and everything. Yeah. And I went back to the game. He said, yeah. I'm gonna come on. So Shiloh went over there by him, and then Bucky come over. So I see Bucky. I know he recording. So Bucky trying to record, and I'm like, hey, Bucky, just get right here, bro. Get right here, and you good. So Bucky come and sit down by me, and then it's a cameraman say, back hot, scoot back. So Bucky like, no, you scoot back, brother. Or scoot up, one or the other. Bucky just kept on recording. And I kind of just laughed. I say, now, look at all this stuff going on. You got Bucky right here. You got the man talking about, I say, do he even know who he talking to? Like, bro, they'll make it where you don't even come back out here no more. But I like, maybe he don't know. So I kind of just laughed. I said, I'm glad that didn't go bad. They recorded their stuff. Everybody got what they needed. And then it was Colorado cameraman. They was like, hey, could I slide in? Because I told y'all I had a good spot where I could see everything. So when old boy caught that one-handed pass,
yes,
bro, I watched. Listen, y'all. Yeah, I don't know why I be looking at certain stuff, but when Shador threw the pass up, I looked at the pass. I was like, man, what in the world? Like, I was just watching the pass because the way he floated it, it didn't just go boom. It went like whoosh, bam. So I'm watching the wide receiver, and I see it firsthand. He grabbed it with that ball. He grabbed one hand out and he grabbed it. Bam. I was like, dang. He caught that thing with one hand. I'm like, this dude balling. So all the time while he making plays, my cousin and my wife text me, where you at? Where you at? Show me where you at on the field. So I'm trying to tell them I'm where the dude just scored a touchdown at. I'm where the dude scored another touchdown at. Y'all, I'm over here where they doing all this and that at. So I'm like, dog, we ain't got no touchdown down here. Then we start scoring. So I'm like, hey, I'm over here where they scoring at. So we figured out everything. Then Omarion Miller, bro.
Yes.
Lord
Yes.
threw him a pass. Like it was 2 passes. What the one hand it caught me off guard too. Like, oh, that was a big time play. But his best play, y'all, I don't know if y'all got to see this. Like he made a play on the sideline where he was already standing. Like, listen, the boy was standing on the edge of the sideline. Y'all know how you throwing with your homeboys and you say, hey, throw me the ball. I'm finna tiptoe. I'm 2 feet on the sideline. I'm gonna catch it, like in the NFL. So he already standing over there on the sideline, giving Shador like an angle, like throw it at this angle, Shador. I'm gonna catch it. I was like, oh, this boy like a professional already. The boy on the sideline, as soon as he catch it, bam, he just lean over. Bam. I said, oh, but that wasn't even his most impressive play. His most impressive play, we needed a first down or a catch real bad.
That out route.
Yes, man, they said height. Shador, I don't know if somebody was blitzing him because I was watching him first. I watch him and then fall out where he go. So Shador running with it. I mean, height, he coming over my way and then he throw it. So I said, God dog it. Man, the wide receiver ain't even turned his back yet. Shador done threw the ball, and I don't know how Omarion Miller just turned around like the last second. I'm talking about immediately turned around and the ball was in his hands. Like I said, God, dog. that was somebody need to show that play. That play right there let you know this ain't no regular cat. This ain't no regular freshman. This boy on a grown man status. Y'all, the only wide receiver I can think of that's shining like he shine, the way he doing it, is Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins for Clemson had got off 1 year, and now he doing the same thing. So I like, all right, cool. We get the rolling back. It's like going in the 4th quarter. I said, can we score and catch up? Like, can we get these couple more touchdowns? Because we down like by 21. I'm like, we need 21 to win.
Yes.
Excuse me. I'm like, can we get it? Man, we went rolling. I'm like, God, dog, we in him. Man, we went to shut him down. Hey, boy, when Omarion Cooper hit Caleb Williams, and he rolled him up like a pizza roll. Room. I'm like, God, dog. And then I'm watching. So I got tired of all the ball fakes. So I said, when Caleb get the ball, I'm going to watch and see if I was a player, could I check it out? But stuff be moving so fast, I could see him how he was handing it off. And when he was about to pass, like I could see the whole thing. I was about to start calling everybody. I mean, pass. But I was like, they kind of see it, but I was about to start hollering it out for him. So we there watching the game, just like, God, dog. And then Shiloh, every time they came down by my end zone, he would come over so he can get a good look. He just watching. And then Omarion just coming out play after play after play. I'm like, dog, he good. Then Kamani, he holding it down. I'm like, dog, these boys good. Now we got the sideline action. I see what's the basketball dude named Paul? Paul. He played for the Celtics. Him and Kevin Garnett.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. He came out. Yeah. Paul. Everybody call him Paul. Then everybody calling Kevin Garnett. Then that lady, Miss Jenny, I guess she do Big Noon or something. So when she was walking by, it was like, Jenny. And then she kind of just laughed. So I kind of just laughed. I said, look at her. So we got the game coming back. We look like we about to win. And then he spoke to what happened? At the end of the game, they kneeled the ball just to finish us. I said, God, dog, they know they got out of here by luck. So while the game going on, I see a bunch of tall dudes. I'm like, I don't know who it is, but it got to be NBA boys. So I don't know who's who. I'm just looking at them. I see Michael Irvin over there, and Keyshawn Johnson came over after halftime. So they kicking it. And then it was this guy who got honored. And he went from like a lieutenant to like a commander.
Yes.
Dog. And then Michael Irvin hollered at him like, bro, come here, man. That's some good stuff. So they chopped it up and talked. I say, man, I bet that dude didn't even know this was going to happen like that. So like he already holding it down for the United States and the Navy. And now you got the NFL guys rocking with him. So, and then he had a son. His son was real tall because he was tall too. I was like, dog. Well, I guess he a wide receiver or NBA player. Like he living it. Like his son gonna be. So I'm like, all right, cool. Michael Irvin, one of the balls bounced over there to him. Michael Irvin said, boom, 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 boom. He picked it up. He was like, oh, I got it. Then he went and asked everybody, y'all got that picture? Y'all got that picture? Now, you know what was crazy? I was about to pull out my camera. Some said, pull it out. But I like, I'm finna pull it out and see and watch the ball, but I didn't. So I watched him, and he was like, man, anybody got it? I laughed because I could have walked up to him like, bro, I got it for you. Here you go. I sent it to you. I kind of just laughed. So, and then I seen John the Liquidator out there. We was chilling. Then what happened? At the end of the game, I see Jimmy. So I say, Jimmy, boy, hey, boy, you did your thing. Hey, this how we finna roll call from here on out, man. We ain't shutting down. So like, yeah. We getting ready to go into the presser.
Yeah.
And then I got one of the Life and Football family members, Dawson. Dawson was like, hey, man, I want to meet you before I leave. So I'm like, all right, I'm called. I said, Dawson, where you at? So Dawson coming down. Then I see South Georgia Tar Heels. I met him in person. So I was meeting a lot of people. And then I met Sean Camps. I met him that day before. Yeah, Dawson, I just said it. Look, hey, what's the odds? I just said that. So I met Dawson. So I'm waiting on Dawson to come. And I'm trying to get back to the presser to watch Coach Prime. Because I kind of got this thing with Coach Prime. I know where to position myself to holler at him. Like, I know where to set myself up. So we going up. The girl was like, they told us the elevators didn't work. So she was like, well, follow me. We'll go up the stairs. So we run up the stairs, and we get up the stairs. We go like 3 flights of stairs. We come up, Shador coming down. I like, what up, boy? I say, boy, you had a good game, boy. Yeah, you had a good game. So, you know, now everybody's starting to see my face, and they're starting to see me.
Yeah.
And it's starting to say, like, bro, somehow you here. I don't know what you do, but you're here every week, boy. You're here every week. So he hollered at me. Then Omarion and Roger Ward coming. So Omarion, I dapped him up. I said, boy, you ball. Ward, me and Ward know each other. Yeah, see, South Georgia Tar Heel, saw him too. Bam, dapped up Ward. And then the girl told Omarion, do you know you set like 4 records? And then he got real happy. He was like, for real? For real? Like you could see the young, like just like he was in, like,
yeah,
what I did. And then she went and named him this record, that record, that record, that record. I'm like, oh, man, he just a little kid out here shining. Like he out here shining, and he a little youngster. So I laughed like, so this they little secret way downstairs, and that's our little secret way upstairs to get to him. So we get ready for the presser, and I'm sitting there, and I said, all right. And I met Shay. I met Jake. That's at DNR.
Oh, Jake from DNVR? Yeah.
Yeah, I met Jake, and I met RK. And man, listen, man, it was so much love when I met them boys. Like, boy, yeah. It was love when I met everybody I met. And I post a picture of everybody I met. Like, I like doing that. Like, that's what I love doing. Like, that give me something. I don't know, that do something to me. So I'm like, all right, cool. Met them. I was happy about it. They were happy. Boom. We get up there, and I'm trying to get a picture out, and I look up, it's Coach Prime. So I'm trying to hurry up and get ready to say something. Before I can even say something, Coach Prime walked up to me. What's up, boy? Bam, we dapped up. And he looked at my shirt. And you know, my shirt said never settle. And he was like, boy, hey, I like that. I want to say he was trying to tell me he liked that shirt, but they was like, come on, coach, go in there, go in there, go in there. So I felt like he was saying, because he dapped me up, what up, boy? Then his pastor dapped me up, Pastor Smith, Pastor Dewey Smith, he dapped me up, bam. So they walked in. That's like our little, we kind of got a little thing with, hey, I don't know. That's just what I do. I don't even go in the presser no more. I just sit out there so I can make sure I can holler at Coach Brown. That'd be one thing.
I love that.
Hey, they could be in there, get that. I want to get that too, but I'd rather holler at Coach Prime personally versus trying to ask him a question and he dip out and I don't get to holler at him. I'd rather holler at him. Because Oregon, I ain't get to holler at him because I had to catch my flight. So next time I'm telling, like, bro, I ain't get to holler at you that one day. I was there. I ain't get to holler at you. So boom. He dapped me up. He trying to talk about my shirt. I think he was saying, bro, I like your shirt, but he had to rush me in. So when he came out, I'm like, okay, me and him gonna holler again like we normally do. I'm ready to holler at him. Man, all the people came out. Coach. I'm like, man, what y'all doing? So people asking, so coach was calm. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then somebody's like, can I get a picture with you? He was like, yeah. Come on. So he got the picture, and then he turned it back on. He was like, but he was like, yeah, okay. And I kind of laughed. I said, look how he turned that thing on. So normally that's me and his time where I'm gonna holler at him. At least I'm gonna say something to him, but I ain't get to. But I got something at the beginning, but I ain't get to at the end. So they left out, they followed him, the whole crowd. I'm like, man, God, dog, they crazy. So boom, we out there chilling. I got you. So we out there chilling, and now my people, I said, y'all, hey, I'm gonna try to get this presser. Y'all hit me up. So right after I got done, they hit me up. They like, hey, man, come to the come out here and get at us. So we trying to leave. So I like, all right, we leaving. Excuse me. As I'm leaving, I see a recruit saying, I see a dude first. I ain't know who he was. I saw a dude getting followed by some other dudes filming him. I say, well, he's somebody, because they don't film nobody's. So he's somebody. I don't know who that is, but he's somebody. So the little dude turned around. Wait, when no little dude. The dude turned around and said, hey, what up, boy? I like your stuff, man. Boy, you be doing your thing, man. I like the love you give me. I was like, I don't know who that is, because I can't really tell his face. So I'm like, I don't know who it is. So he said, hey. So I walk up on it, because I'm like, nah, I want to know who this is before I leave. I might as well know what's, I don't want the curiosity to get to the cat, but hey, I need to know who this is. So I walk up to him. I'm like, what's up, man? And I see his name say Aaron Butler. I'm like, oh, man, what's up, boy? Then I said, then he chilling. I say, man, your dad out here with you? He was like, nah, man, my dad didn't come. I'm just out here with this film crew or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. Appreciate that, Kim. So I'm like, all right, cool. So as he talking to me, he like, I say, man, you know what? Your dad wants you to come on to the show, and I want you to come on too before you actually go to Colorado, or while you there, I want to holler at you. So he was like, yeah, let's do it. So he said, man, let me give you my phone number. So he took my phone, put his phone number in, text himself. All right, boom, we had a number. So while we was there, it was another guy like, hey, bro, I like your show too. But he was like, can you take this picture of us? 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 Dog, you see that, bro, we going to take the picture of you. Chill out. So we do all that. We chilling. And I'm like, man, golly, like, this all right. So we walking, leaving. I'm by the stadium. Oh no, I'm leaving out, and I met somebody. I want to say his name, John. I know I posted a picture on Instagram. I was walking, and he said, hey, what up, dude? And I was like, I looked back. I was like, and then I looked back and I seen two dudes in front of me. So I like, maybe he talking to them, because I don't know who that is. So I kept walking, and he said, nah, dude, I'm talking to you. Life of football. I'm like, I turned around. He dapped me up. Man, he was talking so good about me that I know the dudes was listening. So they listening. They ain't say nothing. They just was listening, because I seen them afterwards. So I'm going to tell you. So they listening, and they hear everything he's saying to me. So we take the picture and everything. I like, yeah, bro. I say, send that to me, because I want to post it. You know, I like posting pictures. So boom, we get off in there, and I'm leaving. Then other people want, that's when I met Dawson in South Georgia. So now I'm leaving, and I see them same two dudes again. The dudes say, hey, bro, man, what's up, man? What's your name, man? Because, bro, we might as well talk now. We keep seeing you. So I dapped them up, and then they was like, bro, where in the world are you from? I said, why you say that? Boy, your accent's strong. Boy, you must be from I say, yeah. I say, man, I'm from Bartow, Lakeland, Florida, whatever. Say right between Tampa and Orlando. I say, everybody say, I say it's between my daddy and all that to make my voice like it is. I don't know why it's like that. Just hear what it is. So, boom, we out there, we hit it. Waiting, I meet up with my family, bam, we gone. But now, while all this is happening, appreciate it. Hey, Florida boy in the building, Daytona Beach. Hey, that's my little getaway right there too. So we out there chilling, and I'm just dapping up, man. It's so much love now, because the game felt like we technically won. Even though we didn't, it felt like we won. Like, it felt like we won the game. So even though we didn't, it felt like we really left the month 4-1. But it's all good. So we out there chilling, man. And then as me and my wife and them taking a picture, remember I told you I got the business partner that be behind the scenes. Orange Park, Florida, West Haddon. So as I'm behind the scenes, he talking. So me and my wife taking a picture of my son and stuff, and we up there taking a picture of where it say the Colorado University of Buffs and all that.
Yeah.
Somebody say, "Hey, life in football, boy, we love your show. Hey, boy, we love it. Hey, man, you do your thing." So my wife, my business partner say, "Oh, look at your wife. She love that. She love that. You like a little celebrity. She love that." And I'm laughing because I ain't think she paying it no mind, but I guess she like it too. Like, it's just different, man. Just to see how God just working this thing, man. This all God. None of this ain't me. It's all God. Like, at the end of the day, it's all God. Like, I couldn't ask for a better scenario unless, like, he just dropped me $1 million every single day. Now, hey, that's a better scenario. But at the moment, I love what we got going. So, yeah, I love it. So,
what a weekend.
Now, hold on. We get to the night. I got somebody named David Talk Bus. Say, where you at, baby? I send him the address. David Talk Bus. Slide on through the crib, y'all. So David Talk Bus got to hang out. Me and David Talk Bus, we hanging out in person, right? Now, on top of that, my boy came with gifts. Now, y'all know I got the Uber where I can't go nowhere. So I wanted, he don't know this, but I'm finna tell him now. He don't know this to this day. I wanted to call him and say, bruh, bring me some goddamn Gatorade. I'm thirsty. Whoa, I'm thirsty. So I didn't. So I'm chilling, and he came to the door. He had some crumble cookies. I was like, wow, yes. Boy, I told him cookies up, especially the ones that I wanted. So as me and him talking, y'all, I don't know if he realized this, but I'm gonna tell y'all what was happening. We talking now. I was awake majority of the time, but I got sleepy while David. I don't know if he could tell because my cousin was talking to him too. So David talking, I'm like, yeah.
His eyes are barely open.
Yeah, David. Yeah, boy. David, yeah, David, yeah, boy, yeah. Hey. Woo, David, yeah. But I talked to him for a long time, but I got sleepy. RJ, appreciate it.
But you're not used to watching that Pac-12 after dark,
Yeah, listen, I was beat, boy. I was beat. Oh, I see them say Cam played his entire heart out. I saw Cam. I told Cam after the game, boy, you did your thing. So, I just like to tell every player when they be getting off, like, boy, you got off. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you coming over, man. I'm glad I got to see everybody, man.
Man, it was so much fun eating those cookies. I'm glad to know that you got that sweet tooth. What's up?
Check this. David was eating the cookies too. He cutting them up. He was eating them cookies up. I say, see, I thought I had a sweet tooth, but his sweet tooth sweeter than mine. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, I had a man because I brought you all the 6-pack, and of course, I ate a little bit of that as well. But I had, because my wife would be like, man, she'd be pissed off, if I didn't come back with a set of 4 of our own. So yeah, I enjoyed I enjoyed the 4 the next day. But man, it was so much fun hanging out. And I'll tell you what, Colin, next time, man, that you're here, if your car falls through or whatnot, or if you just need, I got an extra car. Me and my wife, we got 2 cars, so we only drove one the whole weekend. So next time, man, you just got to let me know. And I was only 10-15 minutes away. I can give you that car, man.
We should have called you and paid you instead of worrying about that Uber. Boy, Uber had me. Uber made me say, listen, if Uber want to give me a deal and they want to sign me, I will sign up. And I tell them how my Uber experience was for me. But I ain't got to ever see a Uber again. Uber ain't got to holler at me no more. Give me the car rental every time.
Hey, now we can just run David Talks Buffs Uber or a rental car enterprise, whatever you need, man.
Listen, So for the Arizona State game and the Stanford game, boy, I got my running and everything locked in. I ain't playing. They can have that. I ain't missing nothing. But yeah.
Miss Yvette's bringing up a great point. Oh my God, did you go to sleep? We barely slept that day. I mean,
Yeah.
I was up at 4:30, and we were both wiped out by the time the evening came.
Listen, I'm talking about out of there. I'm talking about slap out of there. I'm straight sleep. Like, boy, I talked good with David for a while, but then I like, woo, yeah. Yeah. Well, I was out of there.
And I think your friend Sean, your business partner Sean, he must have got wiped out because he was there one day and then he was
went
just
straight to sleep. Yep, he said
disappeared,
that.
man.
Yeah, he went straight to sleep, bro. He was out of there. He was out of there.
But yeah, we got to do that again, and hopefully, and I'm just what I enjoy talking to you because again, you're just you're just one of these.
Yeah.
No offense, but you're just a random person where all this is happening to, and it's it's hilarious. It's awesome to live through, and man, but I hope this is on my bucket list.
Yeah,
that we can catch a game together this year. That's just got to work out.
That's just got to work. If I let me see. I tell you, we'll figure something out because I Lord's willing, I plan on hitting all of them.
Because I have to get this video because soon enough you're going to be asked to sign autographs if that hasn't happened yet. You're going to be asked to take all the photos, and I want to get the moments where that's happening to you.
No, they haven't asked me, but a lot of people been just blowing me up and just hitting me up like, man, I see you with Coach Prime. How you get on that sideline? You travel with the team. You're a coach now. What do you do that you always with the team? And that, man, I always tell them it's all God. It ain't nothing I'm doing. It's nothing I'm doing. And I notice I have to just play my role. God will elevate me whenever he want to elevate me. I ain't trying to force nothing. I'm not forcing nothing. I ain't forcing myself in a locker room. I ain't forcing myself to get real up close on him. I'm just letting God do what he do because God want all the glory. And guess what? He going to get it from me, baby. He can get all the glory because that's why I'm on here with you. That's how me and you kicked it because of God. It ain't no other way me and you kicked it but other than with God.
No doubt, man. No doubt. And yeah, so which games? You got Arizona State, you got Stanford. What else games you got coming up? Will you be back here for homecoming for Oregon State?
I plan on hitting the UCLA, and then whatever after that. I plan on hitting them all. It's just however God allowed to work out.
Okay.
I plan on hitting it all.
Okay. Wow, man, that sounds great, man. And guys, I got to tell you, man, it was a dream come true. Meeting Colin this past weekend and just hanging with you on the couch. It's just like any other conversation that we had.
It was, man. It was until I got sleep on you. Hey, it was until I got sleepy, but good thing my cousin was talking to you.
Oh man, yeah. And you made the flight okay, everything like that.
Did you see me with my eyes? Did you see me?
Oh yeah, man. I was taking a little peek over there, and I was kind of like feeling bad for like staying so late because
no, you was good. I was feeling bad that I have enough energy to make it through. While I was trying to fight it, while like,
But I'll tell you what, you had to fight fly out the next day. Man, I was wiped out. I slept most of the day away yesterday.
Now I was on the flight half. I slept on that flight. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go and tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm sorry. Just is what it is. I don't know what I ate on the way from Tampa to Denver, but I blew that plane up. Boy, boy, it was a girl boss. I guess she was trying. My wife kept looking and said,
"Oh no!"
And I would have such a serious face because I was reading my book. And she says, "Is that you?" I would look up. I don't know what? I'm reading. I was letting them go. STORYTIME.
Are we sure then that wasn't you, not Ralphie at the game then?
That was Ralphie at the game, but on the flight, that was me. Listen, I couldn't smell it though. I don't know what was happening to my nose, but it wasn't coming to me. So I was good. But my wife was like, oh goodness, that stank. And then the girl, she was trying to turn her back to fight it. Like, stay, man, keep that stank. I was like, dang. Then I was thinking, Do anybody else smell it? Or it's just right here? I went trying to blow them up. It just, I
Well,
man.
hey, side note, did you see like a couple months ago where that international flight from Atlanta to somewhere in Europe, they had to
Diarrhea.
turn around, man? Did you see what was left in that walkway on the airplane, that Delta flight?
Diarrhea?
Oh, everywhere. Everywhere.
Was that one person or a lot of people?
That was one person. It must have been running down their leg, going through their shorts legs or something like that, just all over. But yeah, they had to turn over with an emergency diarrhea. Crazy.
Dang. Boy. Oh, that's nasty.
I mean,
I ain't have that now. I just would let some gas go. I would bust them in there, but yeah. And then,
man, oh man. Well, man, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. And rather, I'm more sorry for the people that had to, be on that flight with you since you couldn't smell it. But man, that's crazy. Hey, do you got time to answer like a few questions about the game? Can we go to the top of the hour? All right. I start a few. So,
appreciate that, Mad Yellow. Yeah, David, the new David Talk Bus rental place.
Yeah.
You say glad y'all had a chance to meet in person. Yeah. It was good meeting because we always on here every Monday and everything. I'm like, well, we might as well link up. That's why I hit him up. Hey, bro, it's after the game. Where you at? I see you my address.
Yeah.
No. Let me tell y'all what I learned on Google. I didn't know where I was at. So I just said, he said, well, yeah, I don't know where I'm at. So I just typed in, out of the blue, I typed in, where am I? I didn't know what Google was going to say. When Google said Superior, Colorado, I said, oh, shoot. Oh, they watching me. Now, this is crazy. How can I type in, where am I? And it tell me where I'm at. Now, that is crazy. That is crazy. Should no phone, should nothing be that smart to tell you where you at. God, dog. Then I want to test it again. I went to Boulder and I said, I'm going to type it in. Where am I? That thing said Colorado, Boulder, and put a pin spot. I say, oh, goodness. I might need to leave this phone home. Hey, don't bring the phone nowhere close by me.
Man, I love that, man. And it was helpful, and it was great that you were staying just right by my place. But yeah, if your rental car falls through or you're with people that need another car, I got 2 SUVs, man. So yeah, don't be shy in reaching out for help next time, okay?
Yeah, I won't.
But Ray Banks, thank you again for supporting this. We love doing this, every week. It's a lot of fun. I want to ask, where was this? Okay, so Omarion's balling out. How did you feel, man, seeing Cormani lock up Brendan Rice pretty much that whole game? Anything that they were getting, USC was getting, man. They were moving those wide receivers. They were not throwing at Cormani, man, after he broke up that slant in the end zone, man. How did you feel seeing him ball out?
I was happy for him, man, because y'all, probably they were asking you just like they was asking me. They asked me every day what this man was gonna do. I'm telling y'all, look, he good. Like I talked to his mama today. I was telling her, I sent her the link. I say, man, this, every time I see your son, I tell him, and I encourage you, man, you blessed, man. Keep handling business. That's all you got to worry about. And she was like, yeah, I tell him the same thing. I stay on him. We good. We gonna do our thing. I like, yeah. So yeah, man, I was happy for him. I was glad that the world got to see what I done seen his sophomore year, junior year, senior year. I seen that. I know that's how he is. But y'all got to see it. Like, I knew that's who he was. I knew eventually he had to get out there and shine. Because my thing was, Coach Prime ain't giving number one to nobody. He giving it to somebody who like that. Like, you could see when a player got it. It's like when people call me and they tell me certain things, I know God moving me in a certain direction, and I know I need to take that and listen to it. It's like when I told you the YouTube king. Like, you own the interviews with all the YouTubers. You the YouTube king, brother. You got it. You got it. So it's just like you got to walk in what God giving you.
Man, I love that. I love that. And this is another question. Well, I guess it's more of like a comment, but oh, Maya, I already told Maya in the chat your shirt size is a medium, correct?
Got to get it.
That's right. Let's see. Wanda said, I think the game was a moral success, Colin. What
It
were
was.
your quick thoughts on the game?
I'm
How
like,
does it help us
it
moving
felt
forward?
like we won. Like,
Yeah.
y'all should have seen the energy after the game. Like when I'm
Yeah,
dapping
we were all
people up,
cheering, man.
yeah, we hugging, everybody hugging, like, bruh, we basically won. Like, we didn't win, but they know we won. And they know if we wouldn't have had them 2 little garbage plays them fluke plays they got on us,
Yep.
we would have won. So I'm like, man, yes, it was 100% moral, mental victory. It was every kind of victory you needed to have yourself going into the next week. Like, oh, I'm finna give it to them all game long. Like I don't want to turn it off. I just want to dominate the whole game. Look like somebody say, Yo Creole, I believe, said, do you guys know why the SEC smoke is not getting over? I don't know. I don't know why smoke ain't getting in. I don't know. I
Yeah, I
just
got
know
no
at
idea either.
practice, y'all, at practice, you have to put in that work. And let me tell y'all, this is how college ball works. You at home, we'll say, put such and such in. I'm gonna tell y'all this now, so y'all could just know what it sounds like when y'all say it. When y'all say, put such and such in, let him learn. Let him get out there and learn. It's another dude who at that field, who's starting, who dominate at everything that they do. And the person y'all saying come in may be getting right here up on him, but he can never pass him. You can't get the start unless you pass them. You have to pass the person. You can't be right there with them. You can't tie. You can't be barely better. You got to pass them. That's the only way you start. So remember when y'all say put somebody in, let them get their opportunity, that person that y'all want to play has to pass, not barely, right at, barely get over, pass. They got to beat them in every area. So
yes,
that's what I want y'all to know going forward. So when y'all say that, think about it in that manner. Can you outdo me? Like just clearly outdo me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I was there. I was part of it. I see it because I used to say sometimes, man, I'm better than him. I could be him. But when you look at it, no, you got to pass me. You can't just barely get by. I'm going to still play him. You got to make it so obvious, like, coach, why that boy ain't playing? That's how obvious you got to make it. If Smoke want to start, he got to make it that obvious. If anybody want to start, they got to make it obvious, like, boy. Oh, man, listen. I saw Dominique Jordan's mom and dad dap dad up. Mom's like, hey, come on now. You know how we do. Boom. I said, hey, Polkway them had a video of you. I seen Polkway there too. He from Polk County. I seen a lot of Polk County boys. Earl, all my Bartow boys. That's all everybody. So Dylan from Polkway. Then on the way out, I seen STORYTIME's mom and grandmother and maybe sister. So I see him with number 36 on, and I say, oh, hey there, how y'all doing? But I was walking because you don't want to bother nobody. She say, hey, that's you. And I was like, yes, ma'am. She said, come here. You better not come without coming up here. So I came up there. The grandmama say, hey, baby, you kept me up so late at them nights your show. I was like, yes, ma'am. I say, my Life Football family, they wanted it at 9 o'clock. So I had to give them to them at 9. She said, it was good, though. I loved it. So me and grandma took a picture. Me and mom took a picture. Me, grandma, and mom took a picture. Man, it was so much love that STORYTIME came out. I said, now, hey, mom, I know y'all take a picture with me, but that's the superstar. That's the NFL player. That boy gonna make it. I say, STORYTIME, no matter how it look, boy, you got what it take. You gonna get there. Then mom told me, she said, man, you know what? I love how you talk. I love how you carry yourself. Keep that. Never lose that. I say, mom, I can't. Like, it's just something God gave me. So, man, STORYTIME like that. I don't know when he'll get to shine like he want to shine, but he like that. So I know eventually he will. Just how Mario Miller stood up in the paint and came out. Them running backs gonna get their chance to do that. So maybe Smoke gonna get it. STORYTIME, Alto, Charlie. I hollered at Charlie at it. Boy, what up, boy? So man, you know all of them, man. But yeah, that's where we at. I don't mean keep talking.
Want to give a shout out really quick, Levon Lopez. Thank you so much. Again, man, it's our joy to put all this together for y'all and do this every week. It's a lot of fun, man. That know, that's just what it is. So thank you. Colin, we got to wrap up here. Let us know. Well, for my followers, if you're not following this man right now, you must be living under a rock. So please go subscribe to Life and Football. Make sure you're doing that. But Colin, what can we expect to see from you this weekend? Will you be on? Will we be on the sidelines again this weekend?
I think I am. They done gave me my stuff. They gave me my parking pass today. The guy told me last week that I should have everything, so I should have my credentials to be on the sideline. I think I will. They sent me the parking pass. I get to Arizona late, like real late. I don't get there till about midnight, almost. So when I get there, it's just about time to go to sleep. So I'll holler at y'all before I get on the flight. And then when I get there, I'll holler at y'all that night. But, man, it might be 3 o'clock in the morning when I do it. But I'm going to still get on and holler. And then I wake up in the morning. I hit the game. I chill out. And then that night, I leave that night. But I don't think I get there till like early in the morning. So, yeah.
Perfect. Oh, one more question here. Where do you get your shirt? If you want the one Colin's wearing right now, that's yomartez.com. Links in my description. But Colin, where can people get Life and Football merch?
I think Miss E talking about your shirt.
Oh.
But I think she want your shirt because my shirt, I think they about know where to get mine from, lifeandfootball.com. But they talking about you, boy. Your thing, firepower. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yeah, they talking about you, big dog. They ain't talking about me.
Well, I love that. Use that promo code SCOBUS for 10% off. And that will always help out the channel. So did we get one more super chat? We're just killing it, man. Demand above.
No,
so
good, man.
From Texas, bro. Man.
Texas building.
I'm telling you, depending on what the schedule looks like, Colin, next year. For the Buffs to get to Texas, would love to get to a game where we can have a big old cookout with everybody who watches from Texas. I think that would be a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, I done already went to plan. I'm like, ooh, my trips ain't got to go way up. Because look, I'm looking at that Washington State trip like, ooh, I got to see what that looked like. Because I heard you might have to make a 4-hour ride from the airport to there. I ain't doing that. I'm not making a 4-hour ride. I would make an hour to a 2-hour ride, but I ain't making no 4-hour ride. I watched out from the crib. That's too much ride. The flight gonna be enough. You know, you ain't gonna probably get no direct. It's gonna be a pit stop then there. Plus the ride. No, sir, Bob. The team gotta fly me out on that one. Hey, Lord, let the team fly me if they want to do that. But yeah, man. Everything good.
I love that. Let me double check to make sure we didn't get any more. I think we are good. We will shut it down. Again, always appreciative of your time. As always, Colin and everybody in the chat, we love this. So we will be back to talk about, is this going to be your first time to AZ, to Arizona?
I think so. I don't think I ever flew into Arizona.
All right. Well, drink that water, man. Hydrate.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. I definitely will.
All right. Well, thanks again. Everybody go subscribe to Life and Football. This was always a ton of fun. Be sure to hit the like on the way out if you're watching on the replay. And as always, go Buffs.
Yeah, I'll let y'all.